Did you know that Almighty God Jehovah cares so much about you? Yes, you. See for yourself as Jesus demonstrate this as I read Mark 6:31-44. And he said to them, Come you yourselves privately into an isolated place and rest up a little. For there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure time even to eat a meal. So they set off in the boat for an isolated place to be by themselves. But people saw them going, and many got to know it. And from all the cities they ran together on foot and got there ahead of them. Well, on getting out, he saw a large crowd, and he was moved with pity for them, because they were as sheep without a shepherd. And he started to teach them many things. By now the hour had grown late. And his disciples came up to him and said, This place is isolated, and the hour is already late. Send them away, so that they may go off into the surrounding countryside and villages, and buy themselves something to eat. He replied to them, You give them something to eat. At this they said to him, Should we go off and buy 200 denarii worth of bread and give it to the people to eat? He said to them, How many loaves do you have? Go see. After finding out, they said, 5, besides 2 fish, and he instructed all the people to recline in groups on the green grass. So they reclined in groups of 100 and of 50. Taking now the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, he looked up to heaven and said a blessing. Then he broke the loaves up and began giving them to the disciples to place them before the people. And he divided up the 2 fish for all. So they all ate and were satisfied, and they took up 12 baskets full of fragments, aside from the fish. Those who ate the loaves were 5,000 men. This gives the confidence that Almighty Jah sees our suffering and will soon do something to put an end to all our problems.